А вообще меня видно? Может мне отключить вебку? А то я что-то как-то вообще тут сплю. Вы хоть не будете видеть, как я сплю и храплю.
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
Тут вы Пинкер. Пинкер.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
В каком низу? Пинкер.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Нужно было подождать, пока кнопочка загрузится, чтобы ее нажать.
Will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Mouthpiece sports flipped off and the grand jury. Case is thrown out. Now the deal is my head.
Часики.
And the watch are a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Локхит. Сотрудник Локхит.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
А вот усы у него какие-то подозрительные. Срезать. Быстро.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
The canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks. I was door knocking all morning, but I got a make on the car.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Сейчас как намешаю. А как делать-то это все?
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with 1 round.
Whoa! Now if this torch strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown.
Подсказывайте, куда мне идти. Я ничего не вижу.
Extra, read all about it.
Тудун-тун-тудун-тун. Тудун-тун-тудун-тун. Тудун-тун-тун. Да, не все рассмотрели. Пофигу. Неинтересно мне это дело, вообще дурацкое какое-то. Я уже хочу к нормальному сюжету вернуться. Какого фига вот это вот этот взрыв? Понятное дело, что это сайт какой-то этот, не относящийся к основному расследованию сюжета. Че я только что сказал? Я не знаю, у меня все слова перепутались.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up.
Дополнительное дело. Ну, оно и чувствуется, что это дополнительное дело. Начало было интересное, взрыв какой-то неожиданно, а сейчас мне что-то вообще потерял всякий интерес к этому. Оскар, Анжелика, Дэниел, Хэнгстон. Уже хочу поскорее его закончить.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Оп!
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here!
Давай. Ага.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Конечно, попробую его догнать на этой тачке. Забрал у нас хороший автомобиль. И давай, Карн, гонись за ним на этом драндулете. Такие, конечно, молодцы. Ладно, тут сейчас у нас хотя бы хорошее начало. Вот это он сделал. Как он сделал? Заскриптован.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Шумахер.
You security men, Cole. Stay on Mapes. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker.
Красиво.
Enough games, folks. Take this guy out. It's no good. We need to get closer. Get in close and steer him
Вот это
off
он
the
свернул.
dock.
Как он так свернул? Как ему удается? Это невозможно сделать вообще в этой игре. Вот так вот развернуться на любом автомобиле. Я не понимаю, как они
I'll
это
try to shoot
делают.
out his tires. Wish me luck.
Скриптованные болвашки. Вот вы кто. О, приехали. Ну да.
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly. Fire a warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight,
Aim at the
Cole.
tires.
Никто тебе уже не поможет. Вперед.
Throw out the guns.
Но. Блин.
Time to move up. Stay down. Forward!
You want to take that mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Нифига себе. Смотри, смотри, засел и строчит из пулемета. Коул, прячься.
How long do you think you can hold out?
I'm covering you!
Никто по мне не попадает. Вообще никто.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Есть. Наконец-то.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
Спасибо, ребят.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou, he went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
Блин, все, сейчас конец будет. Нет!
I have never met the gentleman in question.
Не говори ему ничего. Иди оттуда.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window. Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa. I've always so enjoyed our conversation. I can see your future, Elsa. And Cole, the policeman. And Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
А вот и наш поджигатель. Нет? Ты смотри, что здесь происходит, боже мой.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven in the next life.
It's got to be one of these places. The arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
Ух, сколько места. Ух, сколько мест. Давайте посмотрим. Стоп, стоп, стоп. Места. Скоростные ликвидаторы, борьба с вредителями, Уэстлендский. Я хочу вот сюда. Я, по-моему, проехал уже, да? Карн-то еще не устал. Вот, похоже, уже устал, потому что проезжаю тут нужные места. Па-па-пара-па-па. Наверняка мы не туда приехали. Почему да постоянно так бывает? Самое последнее место будет нашим.
Anyone like that working here? Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
А тут сейчас фейл будет. Окей.
Cole, you made it. What's this got to do with me, Rusty? Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room, spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
Расти все курит.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Что тут написано? Лиланд. Нельзя как-то все это нормально прочесть.
Fontaine was having houses burned for Monroe.
Угу. Так.
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. And the doctor lost control.
Проблема, поговори с Кертисом. Харлан, об этом уговора не было, а твой сообщник... Фиг. Ну вот он его и обуздал. Отлично.
Good doctor has been marking this map.
Что тут написано?
Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
Опа. Вот. Опа.
New houses, all being built in the path of the freeway?
Окей. Шоссе. Кстати, газетку посмотреть можно. Лицо прогресса. Слова мэра о застройщике Лейланде Монро.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. You know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck 'em.
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
What? You certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. No longer necessary. I'll take care of Jack Kelso.
Разберешься, да, конечно. Ха-ха. Разобрался уже. Давайте посмотрим на вас, Харлан Фонтейн. Чик. Огонь как огонь. Рука как рука.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
Голова как голова.
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
Хрустальный шар. Так, что еще? Места. Приемная доктора. Мы здесь еще не все осмотрели. Ладно. Мало. Очень мало. Стоп. Стекло. Можно посмотреть на стекло? Что он тут еще писал? Здесь нет. Окно выбито. Морфин. О. Окей, один швейц-тюбик, тра-та-та, морфина, осторожно. Вызывает привыкание.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Надо как следует подтянуться. Почти в себя сколько времени уже?
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Бараки на ранчо. Нет, Келсон. Джеки. Что себе? Погодка, конечно. То есть не погодка, а время суток. Что себе место.
Guess nobody's home.
Тогда выбивай дверь. Опа-па. Нифига.
This guy's bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
Жесть. Вот это дыра. Что-нибудь здесь есть? Газетки, стульчик, что-то на полке. Какие-то пузырьки. Ничего. Ничего не видно. Так, пойдем в эту комнату. Сигареты. Те самые сигареты. Да? Но Келса же не знает об этом. Окей. Стоп. Автомат. С руки капает, он все равно идет и не останавливается. Джек вообще молодец. Джек красавчик. Кровище течет. Кровища.